I was just in the zone. Everything was going in. It was the best feeling in the world. And it was so much fun to watch, guys.
No doubt, sure was. Thanks for that. So let's take a look at the starters for Toronto. Barnes is the 4 with Pirtle in the middle. The perimeter filled up by Barrett and Ingram. And it's MP in at the point guard position. So early on in the season, Tim, what are you focusing on right now watching these teams?
Well, I'm looking at what these coaches have done to implement the new guys on their roster, which means you add some wrinkles offensively, and it's surprising sometimes how those new looks can unlock another level for your team.
The best teams play at their best right before the playoffs begin. It's a work in progress all season long.
Always trying to peak at the right time.
Brooklyn with the board. This game against Toronto is the first time they've met this year.
These teams split the season series last year, neither making an impact in the conference overall.
Here's Dimon, a proven scorer in this league, averaging just over 25 a game. Here's George. Oh, and the dunk by MP.
That's what you want to see every night from MP. Go up and flush it down.
The Nets have gone 3 of 4. Off to a nice start. Hey, expanding his range. Saraf can't hit. Toronto has gone 2 of 2 at the perimeter. Kicks it out to Barrett. Back to George. And he's going to the line for 2. The official saw contact while he was going up. And Grant, the Nets have shown the capacity to rebuild quickly in the past.
Yeah, playing in a big market helps, but they've pivoted decisively from their Big 3 era and have the picks and flexibility to make moves.
Here's Dimon. Last game we saw him with 32 points. Saraf can't hit. It's Barnes on the wing. Fast break, Brooklyn by himself. Rips down the breakaway slam.
A sharp steal and some quick offense cuts it down to a one-possession game. Well done.
Shot from the wing. Pirtle finds George. No good from outside. The Nets have gone 4 of 7, shooting a solid percentage. And in the first quarter, about 3 minutes played. Claxton up top. Just 5 to shoot. Brooklyn needs to get off a shot here. Wolf can't get it to go. The Raptors with a lead. Pass to George. Outside Barrett. Back to MP. In transition. Here comes Brooklyn. Here's Dimon. Here's Abaji. Yet to see a basket. From deep three-point land. Pirtle grabs a miss. It's Barrett on the wing. Toronto passing it around. Barnes, it's good.
And Barnes putting on that hard hat, using that size in close to get work done.
Here's Saraf. 15 in his last outing. Pass to Wolf. Here's Saraf. The 3 is up. Pirtle grabs a miss.
And he's having an ugly quarter from the field. It seems really frustrated.
Here's Barrett. Cash. It's MP picking up the assist.
And I love the confidence from Barrett. He enjoys finding room inside and capitalizing.
Pass to Abaji. Here's Dimon. Fires for 3. He drops it from range. Dimon's got his second bucket of the night.
And that's what they want to do. Get him open looks early.
Outside Ingram. Back to George. Ingram finds MP. And stolen by Claxton. Here's Dimon. Rejected by Barnes.
And Barnes is showing you he is more than a capable defender.
To the inside. Here's Saraf, covered by MP. Pass to Wolf. And here's Claxton. And he hits it to tie the game.
Attacking in the painted area. Clearly that was their game plan coming in.
And so MP will bring it up for the Toronto Raptors. And they've been winning at a high level this season. Most games not even close. Their point differential is sky high.
Yeah, a lot of their games have been essentially over by the third quarter. Blowouts, big margins, really astonishing the dominance they displayed over the course of the season. I'm not sure we've ever seen a team so consistently dominant.
Now here's MP. Last game, an incredible scoring display for him. Pass to Saraf. Here's Abaji. To the middle. And it's Dimon missing. The Raptors have gone 5 of 8. Solid opening quarter for them. MP shot is off. And for the Nets, they're shooting about 40% in the early stages of this game. Here's Dimon. He's got 5. Clock at 6. Here's Claxton. And that misses. That would have put him up. Toronto's gone 2 for 4 from range to start things off. Here's MP. And he can't stop the drought. Another miss. Pass to Wolf. Here's Saraf. He shoots a 3. And the three-pointer goes. Saraf's got 5.
Their ball movement on this run has been tremendous. It's led to a lot of good, clean, open looks.
Yeah, they needed to call one there. They're forcing the issue, and it's leading to ugly turnover.
Correct.
And let's take this chance to call out our Eastern Conference Player of the Week, MP.
And his team counts on him to lead the offense and make things happen out there. And lately, he's done just that. He's giving a ton of energy and done everything in his power to help them succeed.
And George with the jam.
With the way he can fill it up at this age, it's scary to think how good MP might be in a few years.
Pass to Dimon. Here's Saraf. Here's Abaji. No points so far. Offline with a 3.
Already +5 in terms of rebound margin.
Tim, with his agility and that 7'3" wingspan, Scotty Barnes can guard virtually anyone.
Well, because he's got the combination, Brian, of lateral quickness and physicality. He is great at the point of attack and fighting through screens. Just a top-shelf defender.
Pass to Ingram. Jacks up a 3. Abaji with a rebound.
He didn't make them pay for that weak defense, but they just can't rely on him to miss those kind of shots.
Here's Dimon. He's got 5. Here's Saraf, covered by MP. Here's Dimon. The 3 is up. That shot is off. Some solid defense from Barrett. And the ball goes out of bounds. Last touch by Claxton. Jordi Fernandez wants a timeout. He's going to take a moment to give him a breather and talk things over. Outplayed in the previous game on their schedule, losing to the Knicks.
It seemed like they were forcing shots, and the shooting percentage reflected that.
Well, they just never looked comfortable out there, and part of that is the defense they were facing.
Now here's Williams. He had a 12-point outing in their last game against the Knicks in New York. Inside. Laid it in with a nice touch off the window. And the Nets lead by 3.
And once more this half, they find a way to get great position inside.
So for Toronto right now, we've got R.J. Barrett. MP is out there with Emmanuel Quickley. Then it's Brandon Ingram. And it's Mamukelashvili in at the 5. Oh, MP showing the big range.
Yeah, ring another one up. MP not messing around from deep.
Pass to Claxton. Now here's Williams. Here's Abaji. Good ball movement here by Brooklyn. To the right side from the arc. Rebound Toronto.
You wonder what the score would be if they weren't controlling the glass.
Pass to Ingram. Down low. Ooh, the power move from MP.
Wow. Always fun to see point guards who can elevate above the rim like that.
Oh, a strong mindset and even stronger finish.
Okay, I see ya. That's your point guard getting up.
Saraf for three. He buries it from three. Saraf's got 8. It's been neck and neck this entire first half.
Yeah, 8 lead changes so far. These clubs are looking evenly matched.
Now here's Ingram. Still no points. George's shot is off. Williams with it. Now quickly defending. Pass to Saraf. Back to Williams. Over quickly. Williams misses. The Raptors have gone 4 for 7 in the second quarter. And so he draws the foul, headed to the line to shoot a pair. And players these days with great ball handling, but occasionally getting away with a carry at times.
Oh, you know, B.A., the old discontinued dribble. I mean, this might be where tracking cameras could start to help because that's such a tough call for an official to assess in the moment.
Hurdles checked in for quickly. Now here's Williams. Looking at his production, close to 12 points a game. And Claxton throws it down.
Well, he led his teammate and hit him in stride. You really can't do it any better than that.
MP, the pass to Barrett, to the paint. And a slam dunk by Ingram.
Well, there are a lot of great athletes in this league, and you could certainly put Brandon Ingram in that category.
Pass to Williams. Here's Abaji. He's scoreless. And here's Claxton. Williams from long range. They grab their own miss. Here's Wolf. Off target with the 3. And here's MP. He'll bring it up for the Toronto Raptors. Coming off that win against the Sixers.
And most of the arena was totally against them. But they looked inward, trusted each other, and made good plays.
The crowd noise can make it hard to execute your offense on the road, but they did a great job playing their game.
Demon, he's checked in for Brooklyn. Barnes, he's checked in for Toronto. Pass to Abaji. Down low. Oh, got a piece of it. Screen by MP. Here's Ingram. Cash. It's MP picking up the assist. And now a 5-point Toronto lead.
If you give Ingram a shot that close to the rim, he's just flat out not going to miss it.
Here's Saraf. Pass to Dimon. Screen by Claxton. They need this. And it's Dimon missing. Toronto leading by 5. And they've been producing at a high level.
No question. They're in a nice rhythm offensively.
From deep, MP. It's hauled in by Wolf. The Nets have gotten 6 shots to fall out of 13 attempts here in the second. Here's Dimon, guarded by Barrett. Pass to Wolf. Just 5 on the clock. Now here's Claxton. Saraf for 3. Rebounded by Ingram. And you heard that the Raptors were looking to be aggressive this summer, Tim. Why now?
Well, they're trying to replicate what they accomplished when they acquired Kawhi Leonard, which led to a title in 2019. So this is a front office not afraid to shake things up.
And Brooklyn with possession here. Toronto making their last shot. Pass to Abaji. Well, Tim, you hear about the move to position with basketball. The Raptors are well equipped.
Yeah, they are loaded with athletic wings and interchangeable pieces, which gives them a high level of versatility.
Well, Grant, last season, the Nets retired number 15, the jersey of Vince Carter.
Yeah, half man, half amazing. In his half-decade in New Jersey, making 3 All-Star teams, 2 as a starter, and joins his former teammate Jason Kidd amidst the 7 jerseys we see hanging above us.
Here's Abaji. Toronto making their last shot. Over to the left wing. Here's Dimon. He's got 5. Unable to get that one. Some solid defense from Barrett.
There's one principal reason why they're sitting on this lead. Rebounding.
Pass to Ingram. Here's Abaji. And so far, he's averaging 7 points a game. To the inside. So it'll be 2 free throws. He was fouled in the act of shooting. It's going to be on Brandon Ingram.
Hey, if you can't block it, sending him to the line can be the next best thing.
He's perfect from the line this time.
And give them credit for making a more concerted effort to get to the line this quarter.
From 12 feet, Pirtle grabs a miss. Pirtle's got 6 rebounds in the game. Yes, sir! Barnes beating him inside.
And another great assist. The offense is really clicking now.
It's stolen by Barnes. George finds Barrett. It's Barnes on the wing. Puts one up from 19. Claxton with a rebound. Claxton's got 4 rebounds now. To the middle. Pass to Saraf. Oh, trying his luck from deep. Rebound Toronto. Barrett's got 4 rebounds now. Raptors lead by 7. Ingram, the pass to George. That one falls. Nice feed that time from Ingram. George has got 27.
The assist numbers certainly stand out. They've really emphasized ball movement here today.
Saraf. It's hauled in by the Raptors. Ingram's got his 4th rebound in this one. Back to George. Brooklyn with the board. They need something good to happen here.
Yeah, they've gone way too long without a score.
And he makes no mistake. Slam dunk.
Now, B.A., you know they would love for him to get more of those opportunities.
Well, that would cut into the deficit quickly if he does. Right wing. Pirtle, pass to George. And again, Toronto with a triple.
As the deep shots continue to fall, you can sense the frustration growing among these defenders.
Out left to the wing. Wolf tried to answer back, but that 3 is off the mark. And here's MP. He'll bring it up for the Raptors. They lead by 11, largest margin of the game.
Man, they're having a hard time defending the triple. That's 3 in a row.
Here's Saraf. 10 points for him. The 3. Rebounded by Ingram.
Well, he wanted to answer that 3 with one of his own. Unfortunately, he couldn't knock it down.
Oh, it's stolen away. Looking to end this cold spell. Oh, plenty of contact on that shot. Officials call the foul, and he'll take 2 free throws now.
And even from where we're sitting, you could clearly tell it was a foul.
It's both from the stripe. Toronto leading by 12. 8-second difference between the shot clock and game clock. Ingram on the wing. Pass to Pirtle. Toronto passing it around. Here's Dimon. Inside. And stolen by Barrett. Oh, there's the alley. Another steal. Here's Saraf. Off with the layup. MP getting it done for the Raptors. Knocking down 3 after 3. He's up to 7 3-pointers tonight. More NBA on 2K Sports right after this.
Welcome, everybody.
Putting this through the box score, the Shaq supercomputer, the passing has been A-OK.
Well, I don't have a Super Shaq computer, whatever that is, but the eye test is very easy.
Okay, so now let's talk about that point guard matchup from the first half.
You look at,
And that is going to do it for us.
And after a very lopsided first half, we'll see if things play out a little more evenly in the second. Hey, you look at MP in this game, he's been everywhere.
Hey, we didn't expect this. Not normally a big-time assist maker. He's done a great job moving the ball around.
Well, this is a nice adjustment, running the offense through him tonight. That's a nice little switch-up.
We've got Dimon. He's out there with Saraf. And it's Agbaji in at the 3. So that's the lineup for Brooklyn. And Tim, 1 year you shot over 50% from the field and from three-point range. Not to mention over 80% from the free throw line. You think we'll ever see that again?
Well, Brian, I think the 50% from the 3 could be more difficult because the volume is now so high. I'm not sure they're as selective in their shot attempts, which means your percentages naturally come down a bit.
So 3 for 6 is not going to be an option for a great shooter?
Don't think so. 3 for 6 is usually the first quarter for a lot of these guys.
Surratt for 3. Poeltl grabs a miss.
They've shown that power inside. Their rebounding effort has been sensational.
Outside Ingram. MP right side. Shot clock at 5. The Raptors need to get off a shot. He takes it in. Here's Dimmitt. And that one's good. Dimmitt's got 9.
A great move. I mean, the defense has no response.
Well, getting a high percentage look right out of the locker room to start the second half. Exactly what they were looking for.
MP, the pass to Ingram. And a slam dunk by Ingram.
Oh, the athleticism of Ingram. Exceptional at skying up for slams.
Pass to Surratt. Oh, he tries a 3. It's rebounded by Barrett. Barrett's got rebound number 5 here tonight.
Well, his poor shooting hasn't helped them much, but you can't point the finger solely at him for why they're behind.
Here's Dimmitt. Rebounded by Ingram.
That's a cold start out of the break. Only one of his first 4 has he gotten to go.
MP no good.
Yeah, and the defense has really got to tighten up on him. I mean, he's just too dangerous from the three-point line.
Surratt for 3. Tries to save it. And as it goes out of bounds, Brooklyn able to keep possession. A moment here to see the numbers for MP. Here's Surratt, covered by MP, with a step back.
Nothing going his way this quarter offensively. Time to recalibrate.
Pass to Ingram. Back to MP. There's the triple. That one's good on the sweet setup by Ingram. Ingram's got 3 assists tonight.
Well, his team is up, and he's a big reason why. And it's a little easier to shoot when you know you've got an advantage on the scoreboard.
You know, Tim, both of Jakob Poeltl's parents played volleyball for the Austrian national team.
Yeah, he comes from an athletic family, and he certainly has a lot of agility for his size. And I think, B.A., in today's game, you need your big men to be able to move their feet.
Hey, nice work attracting the foul from deep. He'll shoot 3.
And the second free throw is good. And he nails the 3rd. Raptors lead by 16. George outside, from outside the arc. Rebounded by the Nets. Claxton's got rebound number 7 tonight to the paint. Here's Surratt. It's rebounded by Barrett. Barrett's got 6 rebounds in the game. MP right side. Barnes a screen. George passes to Barnes. Oh, and a vicious dunk by Barnes.
Wow, MP really learning how to run that pick and roll. That was nice.
Here's Surratt. George defending. Looking to get back on track. Surratt can't hit.
Well, it's not only been a rough quarter for him, but he's actually had a negative impact on his team's overall performance.
And MP gets it to go on the assist by Barrett. George has got 6 points in the quarter. Nets trail by 21. They've been having major problems offensively.
Definitely in a bit of a dry spell.
Pass to Surratt. He tries for 3. Toronto grabs the miss. Barnes has got 6 rebounds in the game.
Well, he made a couple of shots early, but since the half, he just can't seem to find his rhythm.
They're really dictating the tempo on both ends of the court. You love it.
And they just keep building out this lead. With each made basket, their confidence increases.
Saraf for three. Toronto grabs the miss.
And it just feels like his poor shooting has been contagious to his entire team as they find themselves trailing.
This defense just can't stay connected to shooters.
Time called here. The Nets decide to talk it over now. Well, every team is looking for wings who can defend multiple positions. Who's at the top of your list, Tim?
Yeah, I look at a guy like Lou Dort. Look at a guy like Jaden McDaniels. They've got length, a whole lot of want to, and they've got the ability to guard multiple positions.
Good ball movement here by Brooklyn. Here's Saraf. 10 points for him. 5 to shoot. To win the run. Brooklyn, no good that time either.
They are really struggling to stop this run.
They just need a spark. This is when your leaders have to step up.
A moment to hear from Allie LaForce.
Thanks, guys. This season, new broadcasting deals are kicking in for the NBA. Commissioner Silver said we dramatically increased the number of primetime broadcast exposures to a level almost unthinkable from my early days in the league. In fact, the NBA is now set for basically nightly national broadcasts. Back to you.
All right, Allie, thanks for the update. Pass to Abaji. Here's Dimon. 9 points in the game. Here's Abaji, covered by Ingram. Lets it fly.
That's tremendous defense that time by Ingram. He has the wingspan to really make an impact on this end.
It's good. Barnes has got 7 points here in the quarter.
Hey, they're just getting pushed around inside.
And the Nets shooting at about 34% here in this game. MP, the pass to Barnes. Up high and down it goes on the lob.
That is a beautiful delivery, and Barnes was not going to waste that opportunity.
Pass to Saraf. Three-pointer. Hurdle grabs a miss. Hurdle's got rebound number 11. Here's Barrett. And it's flushed down. A nice jam.
Everything is dropping for them. Just a terrific third period run.
Well, whatever they talked about at halftime, it's working now.
Here's Dimon. A proven scorer in this league, averaging just over 25 a game. Here's Abaji, covered by Ingram. They still need this. Abaji can't hit.
I know he's on a cold streak, but he can't let that get in his head.
If he can just make a couple of buckets, though, this can all be put in his rearview mirror.
They're playing great team basketball. It's good movement and sharp, crisp passing.
Pass to Dimon. Fires from the wing. It's hauled in by the Raptors. Barnes has got rebound number 7 tonight. MP, the pass to Barnes. Back to MP. Takes the three. Saraf with the rebound.
And he probably thought he was going to bury that one.
Here's Wolf. Here's Dimon. He's got 9. They get it back. Pass to Abaji. Claxton, a screen on Ingram. Abaji, the pass to Claxton. Out of bounds. It'll be Toronto's ball. And let's see what the Brooklyn Nets have coming up. On Friday, they'll go up against Franz Wagner and the Orlando Magic. And then on Sunday, they'll face off against Trae Young and the Washington Wizards.
And looking at the Boston matchup, they'll need to be pretty much perfect for that one. Anything less than that means they're in for a tough evening.
Sharp, he's checked in for Brooklyn. Toronto also changing it up. Mamukelashvili's checked in for Pirtle. Mobo comes in for Scotty Barnes. And it's Dick in for Brandon Ingram. Damn it, that's good.
Yeah, I love that. He comes off the pick and takes it right to the hole.
Toronto has got 4 of 8 attempts to fall from deep here in the third quarter. Oh, got that bucket in no time at all. Barrett's got 13 now.
Perfect from the field this quarter. Gotta wonder how long he can sustain it.
Sharp, a screen on Barrett. Here's Dimon. He's got 11. This one for 3. Mobo with a rebound.
You have to defend the three-point line. They got lucky he missed that one.
And he drives in, and the shot goes in. 12 points for him.
That's just a smart play right there. The right pass to a ready shooter.
Dick finds George. Here's Mamukelashvili, guarded by Sharp. And here's MP from outside. Sharp grabs the miss. And Brooklyn's shooting just 33% so far in this game. Pass to Wolf. Good ball movement here by Brooklyn. For three, Demon. Can't get it to drop.
The perimeter game has failed him thus far. Hit one from range in the first half, but nothing since.
George. Rebound Brooklyn. Here's Saraf. He's got 12. Oh, and he got fouled on his way up. He'll head to the line to shoot two. And let's quickly... Here's Claxton. Here's Abaji. Pass to Saraf. Here's Abaji. Well, Tim, with the new CBA, we're likely to see a lot more multi-team trades just to make the money work.
Yeah, BA, it's more complicated than ever to trade guys straight up. So now teams have to find ways to make moves that involve bringing in an extra team to absorb salary.
Those puzzle pieces just got a lot more complicated.
So hard to figure it out.
So for the Raptors right now, George out there with Emmanuel Quickly. Then it's Trace Jackson-Davis. Then there's Dick. And it's Mamukelashvili in at the power forward. Down low. And it's going to be out of bounds. The Nets will retain possession.
Nice deflection there. Really trying to disrupt their offensive flow.
Yeah, that'll give them something to think about.
Mobo, he's checked in for Toronto. Screen by Claxton. Here's Demon. They get the rebound. Saraf for three. The shot misses.
Oh, he is off from deep. Maybe it's time to look for another option.
To the middle. Kicks it out to MP. And they'll get another chance. Offensive board. Quickly passes to MP. Connects again from distance.
He's been on the money from deep.
Definitely. Looking to shoot as much as possible. Boy, they'd love if anyone could get a bucket.
Yeah, their offense has been grinding to a halt.
Oh, from deep. Brooklyn, no good that time either. For Toronto, they've gone 5 of 11 so far in the fourth. Brooklyn has gone 1 for 5 shooting from the arc here in the fourth. Here's Abaji to the inside. Pass to Saraf. Launches it. Rebound Toronto. George has got 6 rebounds in the game. Here's Mobo. Three-pointer. And another dime for him. The chemistry he has with his guys is impressive.
I mean, keeping his head on a swivel, actively seeking out his teammates, incredible.
Here's Saraf, covered by MP. Pass to Demon. Claxton a screen on quickly. Down low. Shot to stop the run. And Claxton with the lay-in.
Well, he's not the reason they're down right now. He has played smart, efficient basketball.
Here's Mobo. Yet another assist.
Another possession, another assist.
Man, is he sharing the ball well, hitting his guys right in their spots. Jackson-Davis is checked in for Mamukelashvili. Well, Legs, being a GM in the NBA is a tough gig. What's the most important part of the job, in your opinion?
Well, BA, evaluating talent is still the main responsibility of the job. That includes drafting, free agency, even selecting a coach. But then it's about building relationships, establishing communication, and culture.
Ooh, it sounds like a lot of qualifications that you have.
Well, I'm pretty comfortable right here, if that's okay.
To the left side wing. Claxton passes to Abaji. Pass to Saraf. 6 to shoot. Off target from three-point range.
And at this point, the defense is daring him to shoot.
Cuts off the pass. Here's Dimon. No one near him. It's rebounded by George.
Just hasn't been his night so far, and if he's unable to find his rhythm, this might be a long night for them. And they're winning this game despite his difficulties at the offensive end.
Saraf gets the bucket. The Raptors have gotten 8 of 16 attempted shots to go here in the fourth. MP no good.
Just enough of a shot contest to bother him.
Pass to Wolf. Shot is up. Rebound Toronto.
A wasted trip down the floor. That's not a good shot at all.
I'm not sure what he was thinking right there, but we see this in this game sometimes.
He's their go-to. They keep calling his number, and he delivers.
Here's Dimon. Saraf for three. Mobo with the rebound. Mobo's got his 7th rebound here tonight.
He just can't get anything going in this quarter, and his team desperately in need of a spark.
Here's the break.
Who's watching though?
Pass to Abaji. Here's Saraf. Hey, from beyond the arc. Rebound Toronto. MP's got his 8th rebound here tonight. Here's the three. It's hauled in by Wolf. Wolf's got 7 rebounds in the game. They're searching for a way to score.
Yeah, buckets have been very tough to come by.
And he was fouled while in the act of shooting, so he'll take 2 free throws. And Grant, many of the newer rules have helped unlock offenses. Any need to help out the defense?
You know, I think the rules are fine, B.A. It's just about allowing defenders to do their job and limiting the cheap foul calls so they can stay on the floor.
Looking at who's out there now for Toronto. Mamukelashvili checked in for Jackson Davis. Battle comes in for Mobo, and it's Walter in for Dick. Well, Brooklyn's shooting just 34% so far in this one. Pass to Dimon. Looking to get it going. And it's good on the lay-in.
Yeah, he found some room there along the baseline. Some space at the rim, goes right up and puts it in without resistance.
Yet another bucket.
This game has his name written all over it.
He has been phenomenal. An offensive onslaught. First one falls for him. That one misses.
Well, that's the problem, playing catch-up at the end. Every point matters, but at least it wasn't an empty trip.
And you can see how scary.
And again for three.
And what a fireworks display he's shown us tonight. Just keeps hitting from deep.
Man, he's just exploded from deep tonight. That last make, tying him for second in most threes in a game.
And that's exactly the type of pass we expect from a guy with his vision.
Pass to Battle. For three, George. Abaji with a rebound.
And this is exactly who you want taking that shot. He just missed it.
Plenty of daylight on that shot.
It's nice they found their rhythm here, but the clock is just not their friend.
Yeah, it's too little, too late at this point, but at least they have something to build on going forward.
Nice shot by George.
And they came in here with some attitude, and it brought out their best play.
Winning away from home takes nerve and great discipline. Kudos to them.
And no good. So, no problem for Toronto as they get the win. This one wasn't even close.
MP with a double-double in tonight's victory. It seemed like whenever your team needed something, you delivered. Your thoughts?
We trust.
Ryan, back to you.
All right, Jennifer, thanks. And that's going to do it tonight, folks, for our broadcast. With
right, listen up. I know you're carrying a big load for being a rookie, but we need you to step up tonight. With 2 starters out, we're going to have to lean on you even more.
Yeah.
Look for MP to play heavy minutes.
You're focusing on small dropping that line radar, but 45%.
What's your point? That's not a metric.
Sure. No one's watching. Imagine if 100 states to U.S. talk. Would you be nervous? Hard to
Heads up.
And we welcome you to this NBA Cup game with a bit more riding on the line here than usual. Kevin Harlan here alongside Doris Burke, Greg Anthony, and our reporter, Allie LaForce. All right, a chance to check out stats for MP.
And you can see the surge in his level of confidence lately just by looking at the true shooting percentage. It's been moving straight up in the past 5 games. I think he's feeling it.
So a look at the starters for the Wizards. Johnson is out there with Trae Young. Then it's Koulibaly. And there's Riley. And it's Vukcevic in at the pivot spot, manning the middle. And for Toronto, they've got Grady Dick. Barrett is